it was a disaster. This was a company that had been growing for 17 years, had been profitable for 16 of those years, and all of a sudden revenues were declining and shrinking. All the trend lines were moving in the wrong direction. We actually were losing money for the first time in 17 years, which for me, having started a business on a shoestring, I'm a big believer in generating profits, and so that was really a really difficult time. And at that point, the board looked to me and said, "Okay, what are you going to do?" And so I actually was very conflicted because I had a pretty good life. I was spending a lot of time with my children and skiing in the winter, and the company was really in a mess. But I decided to come back, and I think that, fortunately for me personally, and for it was good for the company, but for me personally, it allowed me to redeem myself from the mistakes that I made, and I learned a lot about conviction. And if there's one thing that, one principle that I've learned is I'll never be bullied again. And if your heart tells you that it's not the right thing to do, then you shouldn't do it. And so I learned that lesson, very strongly, and it was an important lesson. And it wasn't easy. When I went back, 3 years of the wrong strategy can really hurt a company. And it was probably a near-death experience for Advent. And if we hadn't started to make some of the changes that we made when I came back, pretty quickly, I'm not sure the company would be in business today. And we had to do a lot of tough things.